Okay, people, welcome to my bathroom. This is my water closet area. There's no wall up here on this end of my bathroom. Actually, I got walls up my bathroom, but they're not finished. But this one here has nothing here because I need access to it at the moment. And then someday I'll, put stuff up. But today I'm going to be installing a household water filtration system. This one's big enough for the whole house. It's recommended for I have right now one bathroom, a kitchen sink, and the laundry upstairs, but eventually it's going to be another bathroom upstairs and another sink and the whole thing. So this is like a mid-range one and it should work. So I'm going to install it. Except I forgot Teflon tape again. Damn it. We might have to do a take two on this because now I gotta go get Teflon. Okay, I'm back. Teflon tape. Had to go. Had to go all the way to town to get that. But before I get started, what I want to do, check this. We know this is gonna fit. I got, instead of buying me a whole roll, Home Depot sells these assorted sized pre-cut ones, so I got 4 of them, which I'm not even gonna need. I might only need 2. I don't know. I just wanted to make sure I got everything I needed. And then I know I'm going to need sunglasses. I bought me new sunglasses when I went to Home Depot like 2 weeks ago. I forgot all about it. I know I'm gonna need 2, because what I did to make this easier, I just got all shark bite fittings. And so I know I'm gonna need 3/4 by 3/4. That's an elbow. So I'm gonna need 1 elbow. What is this one? This is a 3/4 by 3/4. That is to go in there. We got that. That is to go up on the upper end because I don't want to see that little piece right there. I don't want to have to bother to take that out. We got another one for going in that. Another elbow. And another one for going in there. So it looks like we got everything we need. I wanted to make sure so that I didn't get started and... Oh, wait a minute. No includio el filtro. I thought I bought some. Maybe they're in the truck. I'll go check the truck. Nobody ever said that I was the brightest bulb in the package. I forgot the filter that goes inside of it. So I can go all the way to town and get one. Which I already been to town once today because I had to buy... I've been to the bigger town once today because I needed to buy me some new pump pliers. And then I went to the little town here in Clinton where I live because I needed Teflon tape. And I don't feel like going all the way back to Waterville. Now the question is, do I install it without putting the filter in and just let it run through? Or do I wait and till I get some filters? And to be honest, there's no sense in opening up everything until I get the filter. And so I think that's what I'm going to do. So I guess video's on hold for another few days. Alright, as you can probably see, it is now another day. I went ahead and I got the filters that I needed for my filter system, which I forgot last time. So, first thing we're going to do is, if you can see right there, okay, I'm going to shut the water off coming into the house. Alright, what I got to do is, so I don't have to do much cutting, I'm just going to split it right here. And I'm actually going to use one end of that that's already there. And I'm just going to angle those over and put them up to the water system. And I will try to stay out of your way as much as possible. But don't quite know how much I'm going to be able to do that. But I'll try. I will try to. Got water running out. Quite a bit of water actually, but should be stopping soon. Hopefully. Come on, get out of there. Well, what do we got going? We got water coming out of the hot water tank is what we got. Get it. I can shut this valve off. See how that does? Yeah, that worked. And then we ain't got so much water right now. We'll just stick it up here like this. Let me grab. And shove it in there. Actually, I think I have a drain hole back here, so we'll run out underneath the house anyways, but I'll put this back here for now. Alright. So what we're going to want is to know where this thing right here is going to set. Okay. This has a doohickey to mopub. Has a tool for taking it apart. There it is. This is the mount for holding up against the wall. Alright, you basically put your screws up and you put your fittings in here. So what we're going to do first is we're going to get sat down and comfortable. I'm going to take this and we're going to unscrew it if I can. The gat up in there. That would be tightening there. Alright, we got this. I'm going to adjust you down so you can see my lap. Alright, that'd be easier than... Alright, we got this. Ooh, look, instructions. Okay, we got this, and then we're going to take... one of our filters. Okay, these are supposedly good for about 3 months. So, take one of our filters. We're going to put it down inside there. And then this thing here just screws right back in. What do you think? Put on my tool, stick this in there for leverage. Tighten it up. Alright, now we have that. So what we want to do is we want this, the flow, okay, it says right on top of it, in and out. So the water comes in this way, so this is going to be my in, and this is going to be my out. And we want our Teflon tape on it. Okay, Teflon tape. Pretty easy. Let's take it, start here. Don't do that. And you basically just put it on your threads. Hold it in there, right? You put it around there, and what it does, it makes a tight seal so that water and air doesn't get around it. So what we want this, right? This way. Yeah, looks like this. So we want this. Get it screwed in there. Shoot, we can't screw that in yet, folks. We have to put this on, because that's what holds it up. Good thing I caught it before I got too far along. Like this. Screw that in there. I know you fit, you little bugger. There we go. And we're going to want to take the other fitting that is the same. And do the same thing. Wrap it around. Make sure it's nice and tight. Put the Teflon on, and voila. We'll go around to the other side. I don't get too much in your way. I probably got right in your way, but it's there. You can watch me put the other screw on it. How's that sound? Just a couple screws. Hold it in. Alright. Now what we gotta do is I went and bought these pre-fittings. Not pre-fittings, yeah, pre-cut pieces of PEX pipe. What we're going to do is we're going to put a piece of PEX pipe in there. It's going to be a short piece of PEX pipe in there. And then we're going to put it into this to give us the elbow that we need. And we can get this maneuvered around so that it everything will go in place. But what I need at first is I need a short piece of PEX pipe. Okay. Well, I had brought a knife in me, but I don't know what I did with it. So I only got the trusty old saw. So we don't want too long of a piece sticking out of here, but we got to have it long enough so that we know, you know, what it does. So we're going to take it, and you want to cut this stuff as straight as possible. And I'm going to... So now we get this here, this piece of pipe here. As you can see, these shark bite things are pretty cool. Basically, you just make sure it's lined up inside there. You'll see a little thing. Make sure it's lined up inside there. And you just push it in. And what's great is it won't come out. It makes a watertight seal. But you can go get a tool that snaps around this and pushes down and allows you to pull it back out if you need to at a later time. So now what we want to do is we want to put this up so you can see. And we want to put this fitting right doesn't that seem like it? There we go. That's in there nice and tight. And see, we can still maneuver this around if we need to. Now, I want to take, we want about another got another piece here. Put you back down. Find our other elbow. Right there. Same thing, kind of wipe down where you cut with it. It'll be all right. One end in there, like that. And another end up here. And there we go. Now I've got two shark bite fittings. Okay, female fitting. See? This is where we gotta get the water to run out of whatever's left in it. There we go. You're gonna want to take and any loose Teflon you might have left on there from previous workings. Just kind of clean it off. Try to get my thing set up. Alright. I'm going to take it. I'm going to wrap this in Teflon. You want to bend it without kinking it. Ugh. Well, this all needs to be fixed. Folks, I know it looks horrible, but it all needs to be fixed. And I got to figure out a way to bend that. Kind of just to hold it so I can. And that's what you don't want to do. This is why you want to be careful. I just broke my pipe. But on the good note, it's copper. So I'll have to see if I think I got some more of these pipes around here somewhere. If not, I will have to run to the store and get them. Either way, I'll be back. Okay, so I've been to the store all the way to Home Depot. What I got was I got a couple of these. They're 3/4 inch fittings, and then they have a shark bite fitting on the other end. So, and I don't want to have to tear too much apart. And I probably want to get that one hooked up first since it's dripping so much. So, that's what I'm going to attempt to do. We're going to pull this one here off. And then for the recycling side of me, I got copper and brass. And over here, I got copper and brass. Alright. Just for now, at a later date, I'm going to just curl this up like that and just run a straight piece of pipe from one to the other. And then someday I will, you know, fix it up better. Okay, so take this end, I'm going to put that in there, push it right in, and this one here. Come on. I hate them when they're loose fitting like that. Push it in and make sure it's on there good and tight. Nice and Sally. So this one here, where this is already here and I don't want to cut it down there and then have to bend it around. I'm going to attempt to bend this, but if I do break it, it's okay. But this one, I just want to try to slowly bend over this way a little bit so that I can actually get like a better angle. And for that, I had a fit in here, but I don't really want to use galvanized even though that's lined with plastic. So maybe I will. Maybe I will take that out, return this copper one that I just bought, which is the same thing but copper, because this was like $9. And if I can save $9, I'll save $9. So I think that's what I'll do. We'll take this fitting, take it out. See, it's lined with plastic, so you've been using the galvanized is okay. Copper and brass. I'm going to take off this older Teflon tape that's here. Best we can. Doesn't exactly come off easy because the threads cut it up. And then we'll do it in my hand here first. Put that right in there. You gotta go around that way. Right there. Cut her off. Oops, you couldn't see what I was doing up there, could you? Sorry about that. Down here, you might have been able to see that. Anyways, now I'm going to put this piece in here. Like that. And then the other piece is going over in here. Like so. Voila. Now I can turn my water back on. And it will flow up and through here into here. It'll go out to feed my cold water lines and it'll go into the hot water tank. So let's turn this on. Let's turn this on. Now we push the button. Make sure the water's coming out because that's to make sure there's no air in it. And voila, there you go. Now, it's got instructions here about how to hook up this thingy, and it's supposed to be a thing to tell you when it's time to change your filter. However, there's nothing that connects there. So all this is basically it's a timer, and after 3 months the timer comes on. So you can either hook this up just to give yourself a reminder and put it somewhere, or you can just kind of remember every 3 months to give yourself a timer. So there we go. We got the water all back in the house. Yep, it looks screwy. Someday I need to straighten out my water lines, but I still have a bathroom to put in upstairs and stuff. So I'm not going to do it until then, but when I do, you'll see it. And now I get to return an $8 item, or almost $9 item. These right here, which were almost $3 a piece, get to return them. And I think there's a fitting that I didn't use also. Yeah, there's one there that didn't get used. There's another $7 or $8 that I can return. And I got one more here that I didn't use that I probably can't return because I ripped up the plastic to get into it. So, and they don't like that too much, but maybe I'll try to tape it back up and try to take it back to them. And there's another $7 or $8. So I have like, you know, maybe 25 bucks worth of stuff here I can take back. So there you have it. I hooked up my water lines. Remember to comment, like, subscribe, and have a good day.